Speaking of horrifying things, okay, so this is, I'm just going to pull up a screenshot here and let you guys watch this ad that is a real ad that PETA created to attack masculinity. Traditional masculinity is dead, in all caps. The secret to male sexual stamina is veggies. I'm going to play this. I'm not going to say anything else before you watch this atrocity. So here goes nothing.
The only thing that could be more uncomfortable if the men were actually dancing around with their penises out, in my opinion.
If PETA was a right-leaning organization, this would be outrage-worthy from the left because it's like showing toxic masculinity. It's showing toxic masculinity, men swinging things around. The biggest thing that stands out to me is they're trying to make it seem like this is a great thing, like eating vegan will give you sexual stamina, which is not true. Most importantly, they're making it seem like these guys are the ones that you want to be like. And the first guy to pop up, he looks like the creepiest, most stalker. He just looks like a rapist. There isn't too many guys in this video that seem like somebody you would want to, model yourself after. They look like creepers. Like, they look gross. That's their ad campaign to get people to eat more vegetables, is make vegetables look like dicks and have very creepy, rapey looking guys swing them around. For the first time in its 127-year history, the American Psychological Association, or the APA, has issued guidelines for psychological practice with boys and men to address the harmful aspects of, quote, traditional masculinity. Of course, the quote, dominance and aggression characteristics of this type of masculinity isn't only destructive for boys and men, it's also deadly for other species. The APA links traditional masculinity ideology with traits like bullying and violence, two major red flags for animal abuse. Imagine having such a fragile sense of self that you'd torment, kill, and eat defenseless individuals just to look, quote, manly. It certainly takes a bully to destroy the lives of sensitive, conscious others in an effort to validate one's identity in terms of an archaic ideology dictating what it means to be a man. Bullfighters drunk on machismo stab and slaughter bulls for sport. Trophy hunters display dead animal parts on walls in desperate attempts to embody big bwana.
Is that a nice way of saying to show off their big balls that they had to catch this?
I don't think I've ever heard the term big bwana, but I'm guessing yes, that's what they're going for. A psychologist might say a man needs counseling if he tries to prove his manhood by gunning down a 2-pound bird or killing a struggling fish. Men who eat steak, hot dogs, and hamburgers thinking that it makes them real men are eating themselves to an early grave. As the APA points out, men in general eat fewer fruits and vegetables than women do. American men also consume 57% more meat than women do, yet it's no secret that meat consumption has been linked to an increased risk of suffering from numerous health problems, including heart disease, obesity, cancer, strokes, and diabetes. Men have a higher risk of every one of these. did we mention the link between eating meat and erectile dysfunction? So that's how they're making the comparison here.
I've heard plenty of studies that say in order to boost your testosterone level, you should eat more red meat.
I have heard the same. Ever hear of the carnivore diet? I have heard that it definitely increases male stamina.
This is bad. They're bullying other animals. Trophy hunting or what thing they listed? Oh, bullfighting. You can't lump those in the same category as hunting for food or deer hunting or raising animals for food. It's two completely separate actions. It's like saying sex and are in the same category. Mm-hmm. It's like, well, all those people that want to have sex and then the people that want to those are two completely different. Yes, it's the same action, two completely motives. It's just ridiculous that they're lumping this all together and saying how and now they got the AP on board saying how this is a problem and we need to eat less meat because this is causing be just violent males and showboating with our big buanas or whatever they said.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of trophy hunting. I'm not a fan of bullfighting. I don't think people that do are terrible people. I don't think it's I don't see it as necessary, and I don't think you should do it. But if the good Lord didn't intend for us to eat meat, He wouldn't have given us sharp teeth and made animals taste delicious. Until you prove that they're, conscious, intelligent beings, and even if you do, I mean, what do you do? At some point, we're gonna have to look at plants. The fact that trees can communicate with each other and say, stop chopping down the trees, stop eating vegan food too, stop eating plants.
Hey,
and then what do you do?
Hey, plants have feelings. So you start like scraping minerals off the rocks, I guess,
right,
and trying to sustain yourself with that. But to kind of go back to what you said about our sharp teeth, no other eating animal has sharp canine teeth to rip into the flesh of meaty animals. I mean, if you look even at like dinosaur fossils, the ones that they know were plant-eating animals was because their teeth were the teeth that they found were mostly flat, and the ones that they figured ate meat had sharp, pointy teeth, like humans have for some developed. Maybe we just evolved it because of our toxic masculinity.
Yeah.
High testosterone is what produced canine teeth.
That's it.
I don't know.
I'm sure. Look at the tiger. The tiger eats meat all the time, and he's got a big raging boner hard on all the time, too. I don't think they have erectile dysfunction. You don't look at the tiger and say, that thing is a terrible thing for doing what nature intended. That thing is a terrible thing because it eats other individuals, as you would say. If you're going to act like humans are murderers for eating meat, then you have to act like every single carnivorous animal is also a murderer and should be put in prison. Peta will also argue that tigers should not be put in cages in zoos. However, they should be put in cages in prison based on your own standards that you have created. So let them out of the zoos, put them in the prisons, I suppose.
It's just stupid that we're attacking males now, the least masculine generation of males that's ever existed, and saying that toxic masculinity is a problem.
Right.
Because there is a handful of shitty people out there, just like there's a handful of women that throw babies in dumpsters. That doesn't mean all women throw babies in dumpsters.
If somebody's a dick, be he a man or be he a woman, call him a dick. I don't like 90% of third wave feminists. Because of their toxic femininity, I don't like them, because they are violent, aggressive, hateful, evil people that have ill intentions for certain people in this world. I don't like white supremacists either. I don't like any bigot, any evil person. I don't like them. But I don't hate all women because some women suck. I don't hate all men because some men suck.
Or all white people because all white people suck.
Right.
Or because a few white people suck or are racist. Or same with like black people. It's like we don't hate black people. We just hate shitty people. We don't hate white people. We just hate shitty people. It's Like we got to find a
I do
distinction
hate black
between the two.
people, but just the shitty ones.
Yeah. Somebody's gonna clip that out.
We should make a T-shirt that says "I hate black people" on the front, and then on the back it says "but just the shitty ones."
Maybe we should take it a step back and just say I hate the Jews, but just the shitty ones.
Oh.